Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to liveprog, and we have another interview for you. I have been to a show at the Pool in Uden where 3 fantastic bands performed. Until Rain from Greece, Damnation Angels from the UK and Andromeda from Sweden. Now, 2 of those bands were unfamiliar to me, and of course I took the opportunity to have a chat with them. The first band that performed that night was Until Rain from Greece, and I gotta say their performance really blew me away. It was only 40 minutes, it was way too short, but these guys showed a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of power on stage. Of course, I have a copy of their current album, Anthem to Creation, which will be reviewed on liveprog.com, and you will find it also here on my YouTube channel. But of course, you know, I was curious, who are Until Rain? So check out the interview I had with them.
We're Until Rain, and you're watching liveprog.
Another dressing room in the Pool in Uden, still, with Until Rain from Greece. Welcome.
Well, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, man.
Nice to be here, man.
Now, you guys are completely new for me. I think I've heard one song on YouTube, well, because of course that I heard that you were on this tour with Andromeda and Damnation Angels, so I was very curious. So, can you tell a little bit who are Until Rain?
Yeah. Well, the story can go like really back, but in a nutshell, it starts like all when with this setup with our first album, like Reign of Dreams, and that was back in the 2008, and then we had like an EP, Pandemic, which was like 3 years afterwards.
Exactly.
Yeah, and now this is like our most, let's say, serious like album, which is like an anthem to creation, and this tour is actually about this album. Is actually the Anthem to Creation European tour for us.
And this is our first worldwide release so far, so you can tell that it's
We're
our
excited.
first album, maybe.
To perform in so many countries.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. And this is your second album?
No, it's
Second full release, but we have like 3 releases
an
out
EP
so far.
between them.
Between
But it's 40 minutes EP, so it's like an album.
Mini album.
Half an album,
Mini
something like this.
almost an album.
Yeah. So how did you end up on this tour? I mean, it's well, I found it an interesting combination because you guys are from Greece.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have a band from Sweden and we have a band from England. So it's
Indeed.
it's not the combination
a weird
you
combo.
would expect.
Actually, we settled the same management. You know, we are all in Instrumental. You know, Instrumental
It
management.
all starts from there. We actually got signed from Instrumental, and from then we had offers like for other tours, but this was the most appropriate one.
Yeah.
So we actually couldn't say no, and this is how it ends up being here.
Okay. Oh, that's very nice. And then you're enjoying it so far?
Yeah,
very
it
nice.
has been like great.
How is it to be with 3 bands on one bus?
It's exciting.
Cozy. It's cozy.
Yeah, it's cozy.
Yeah, but we're having fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
It's a great
Have you ever played in Holland before?
No,
It's first time.
First time.
It's our
First
first
time.
time.
We've been in Holland ever.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, actually for me it's the first time like I stepped on the
Yes.
ground.
Yeah.
of Holland. Yeah.
Okay, so it's
That's
very
true.
special then.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole tour for us is like, you know, a totally new experience for the whole band. We never done something like that. We had like gigs, we had shorter tours where we were actually traveling with our cars.
In our country.
Yeah, in our country like Greece. But this is like the proper touring thing, living on the road.
This is the real deal. Yes.
Yeah, this is the real deal.
Okay, that's nice. Now, of course, if you follow the news, I mean, there's a lot of news reports on Greece about the financial situation. Well, of course, all of Europe is not doing well. How is it to be a band in Greece? Is it easy?
Well, this is a bit tricky because me and him, we are living in London for 1 year now. But yeah, you can ask these guys about Greece.
I know it's not good to have a band.
It's not.
It's not.
You struggle to achieve the things you want. You struggle to, to build something, and it's really, really difficult.
And crowd there are fanatics, but there are a few, and with all that financial problems going on, there's not a real market for that kind of music. Where in the north, it's much better. Like the Swedish guys also confirmed this, that in our country things with music are much more better than in the south. Their opinion, so they know more.
To die there in emptiness, justice would prevail. Before he gave his final breath, they led him to his grave.
Is there a large progressive rock metal scene in Greece, or?
Not really. Unfortunately, not really. It's not.
There are a few bands that are
not the best
worth to listen, but
we have great bands,
we have
We
great
do.
bands.
There are many talents as well.
But not
Many players individually.
But everyone looks abroad to find something good.
Yeah.
Everyone tries.
It's a
to
bit
leave.
sad,
Yeah.
But we have some really cool fanatics, really cool supporters, but they are not enough. It's like a very small subset of the Greek population. So.
And we are a small country too.
Yeah,
so
we are only
that
10
stuff
million.
has
London has 9 million people.
Yes.
It's a city, so.
Yeah.
It's a Greece, whole
But
Greece.
what inspired you then to make the kind of music that you do?
Oh, it's like it's natural. You
Yeah,
cannot
just
fight
like
it. Even if we were living
love music.
in every city, in every country of the world, it's natural for us to write, compose, perform, enjoy the music we do, have fun, enjoy each other. Playing together.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where we are. We love to do this thing, and we do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, probably each one of us has slightly different reasons for playing this type of particular music, but it all ends up very, let's say harmonically.
Okay.
It blends well. Like I think so, at least. Yeah, and we enjoy it very much.
Each one
It's
of
very
us
interesting.
listen completely different kind of music.
Okay.
There's no two guys that they like all the same bands.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
That's good for our influences, our rhythmic parts, our melodic parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of different influences come together
Oh,
in
yeah.
the band.
Yes.
And then
Something
for
like
the
that.
music.
Yeah.
Do you write as a band collectively, or how does it go?
No, actually, we
These guys
mostly
are the
do
two.
the writing. Me and Theodor,
Yeah.
we do the writing, but at the end of the day, everyone has their vote to what goes in, what goes out.
Yeah.
Everyone looks their parts and stuff, but we mainly do the composing and the coding.
Yeah. Thing is, everybody contributes, but we like to have fewer people doing the main recipe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be a mess.
Nice.
And it seems that they are doing it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't need to change the recipe too much. And of course, then at the end of the day, it's we gather around the studio monitors, and we hear what we say, and we have all ideas, and things are changing.
Brings
Yeah.
ideas. Yes.
We really don't know when to stop. I mean, if there wasn't a deadline, probably the album would have been, still changing.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah.
we find a way.
Well, when was the album released?
Actually, in August.
Okay.
August.
Yes,
23rd.
23rd.
23rd of August.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are 3 months.
Yeah,
Ago,
it's
and
quite new.
it's quite
Okay.
new. This
Well,
tour
that's,
is for this album actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
that's nice. Can you tell a little bit about the album? I mean, I can imagine that a lot of my viewers will not be familiar with you, will not be familiar with the kind of music. So, can you tell a little bit what the album is about?
It's called Anthem to Creation, and it's all about the creation, but not in only in nature or something. It's all about all the things we live in our lives, and we have some. It's not a concept album actually, but every song has thematology or something.
Yeah, it correlates. It has some common points, some common ground with the other songs, and thing is like about the state of creating something. It's like a very specific state of mind that you are into when you are creating something, and hopefully every listener can adapt also to that and like explain it on his own way.
Yes.
But actually it's a dark album, so you can find like some very dark concepts, some inner concepts, like your inner self and things you only think and you never tell.
I wouldn't say dark. I would say a bit grey, because it's like
it's just like
it's pleasantly melancholic.
Yes. The cover can explain the album, I think. Yes.
The colors are.
You can always buy it and hear it, or just stream it somewhere. And you can have your own opinion.
Just type in Until Rain,
the best thing is,
and
of course, that people start buying the album. You know,
exactly,
because that will support you as well.
It is actually doing particularly well in the gigs, and we are very glad that actually people like us, like from different countries, and we have new fans, and we're actually hanging out with the fans and saying like, what did you like, what you didn't like, and you know, all that interaction is actually a very dynamic kind of thing that makes you do better things, like for maybe for the next album.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Okay, well, thank you very much. It was very nice to hear a little bit more about Until Rain, and
thank you.
Thank you. Everything that influences you. So, well, I think a lot of people seeing this should just, you know, get the album and listen to it, and then
hopefully enjoy it.
Thanks. Maybe. You won't regret it. Thanks for supporting us a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you much for that.
Make decisions on